okay, it's time to make a prediction. Who do you think is going to win this game and why?
Well, I think Seattle's the better team, but the Niners are playing great ball, and the Niners have tremendous momentum. And the better quarterbacks win in the month of January, and there's no doubt in my mind that Brock Purdy is the better quarterback. So 49ers are going to win the game on the strength of Brock Purdy's going to have fewer negative plays than Sam Darnold. I think in a game where there's rain and water and that kind of thing, minimizing negative plays will be huge, and I think there'll be, Purdy will have fewer negative plays. So I like Purdy and the Niners to get the win. I don't think it's gonna. I think it's gonna be one of those forget your script. I think it's gonna be wild. I think there'll be lots of points, but also multiple turnovers, funny bounces, all kinds of stuff to watch for. But I like Brock Purdy to beat Sam Darnold.
I'm picking the Seahawks. I picked the Seahawks before the season started in this game. I have a feeling the Niners are going to do a really good job against Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet like they did week one. They did such a good job against Sam Darnold in that game, but they had Fred Warner and Nick Bosa and Micah Williams. We saw what Caleb Williams just did against this defense. We saw what Phillip Rivers did against this defense. I mean, even Cam Ward, Jacoby Brissett. I have a feeling Darnold's going to have a good game. Even though he's not as good as Brock Purdy, I have a feeling he's going to have a really good game. He's going to connect down the field. I don't know that they're going to score 30 points, but I'm not sure he's going to turn the ball over either because he doesn't have to face a pass rush, and he's facing a defense that's picked off 6 passes all season. As long as he stays away from Diamador Lenore, which it seems like Robert Saleh is going to make it real easy to do, no offense, I don't know that he's going to have to really force passes into tight windows. So on the other hand, you got Brock Purdy, who's going to be facing a ferocious pass rush, who may not have Trent Williams, who doesn't have that explosive down the field threat like Darnold has. I think it's going to be a tough, low-scoring game. I wouldn't be surprised if Seattle wins like 23-20, 24-23, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing that I can't, I have a hard time getting beyond is that, against Mike McDonald, Purdy's got 6 touchdowns and 7 picks. And so that's he's got to take care of the ball. He's got to take care of the ball. But
check it down. Don't be a hero. Christian's your friend.
Yeah. I do think though that the Niners have their upper hand. It's like for all those years, it was like they couldn't beat Russell Wilson, who was 17-4 against them.
That's right.
Now they've won 7 of the past 8 meetings with Seattle, and Purdy's 6-1 against them. So I just think that Purdy feels good against Seattle, and he'll figure out a way to beat them. But I don't think it's going to be easy. That's for sure.
He is 6-1 against them, although in the last 2 starts, the Niners have scored 17 points against him. And there were some missed field goals with Jake Moody. And that's why I think maybe they get 20-20. I just think this defense is really, 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 really good. And
something's got to give. Something's got to give. Niners have scored 42 points.
They put up 30-plus points on this defense without Trent. Holy shit, dude. Just put them all in Canton.
Well, I mean, it is amazing, though. Think about it. The Niners, to me, it's all about the turnovers in this game. Yeah. If they don't turn it over, how about this for a stat? The 49ers this year, 10-1 when they commit 1 or fewer turnovers in a game. Wow. Just don't turn it over multiple times, and you got a great chance to win.
And he's so good at avoiding sacks, at avoiding negative plays. I know he wants to let it rip and be aggressive, but you got to be smart too. And you're going against a quarterback who's very mistake-prone himself. So let Darnold lose the game. Don't be the reason the Niners lose this game, Brock. He's been so good at not being that guy since the Carolina game. I don't know what that was, but we haven't seen that Brock since then. Maybe here's to never seeing that Brock again.
Well, you know what this game is absolutely going to be? You can just guarantee this is where it's going to be decided. The 49ers have converted this year 51% of third downs. Crazy. Okay, it's best in the league. It's not just the best in the league. It's the highest mark for any team in the NFL since the Chiefs converted 52.2% back in 2021. So that's the Niners' third down offense. Seattle, third down defense, best in the NFL, allows a conversion rate on only 32.4%. So you got the Niners converting 51%, and you got the Seahawks who allow a 32% conversion rate. And to me, that's where it's going to be. That's where the Niners are going to win or lose.
Yeah.
If the Niners win on third downs against this defense, they're going to win the game.
And they did in week one. They did in week one. They were 7-14.
Yeah.
With, the same personnel. But again, with no Trent Williams, it's going to need to be 3rd and 4, not 3rd and 8. Duh. I'm a football analyst. 3rd and 4 is better than 3rd and 8.
Well, and also the red zone. I mean, where have the Niners really been really special since Purdy came back? Well, the Niners were 60% red zone touchdown percentage in the first 10 games of the year. The Niners in their 6-game winning streak have scored touchdowns on 73.3% of their red zone drives. So it's really they're just this much better red zone team than they were last year, and even much better than they were early this year. So if that continues, Niners they're going to win the game.
I'd like them to win the game. I don't root for the team. I'm not a fan. And when they lose, as people can see, sometimes I'm like a little too ready for that to happen. But you know what? I got a little bit of a cold. I don't want to go to Philly, man. I don't want to go to the East Coast. Niners, can you handle business, please? I want a bye week. I want to play golf. I want to sleep in. I want to feel better. I'm tired. I'm old. Please win the game.
I will be going to Philly if they lose this game. So that's pretty much it, right? So if the Niners win, they're the 1 seed. If they lose and the Rams win, then they go to Philly. If they lose and the Rams lose, then they go to the Tampa Carolina winner.
It's cold.
Yeah.
I mean, Philly's not that great. No offense to Philly, but it's like I've been to Philly. I've seen Philly. I've seen the steps and the Rocky Balboa. I've done it. Yeah, that's how the Niners feel too, man. They don't have any good experiences in Philly in the playoffs. You don't want to go there.
And they're going to be a tough out. They're going to be a tough
game.
That's going to be a really tough game to win.
Yep. Partridge Mike says vibe of the team way better with Debo Ayuk out of the picture. No question about it. That's been a big story this year. Partridge Mike says no end around. If Trent's out, then he says gut feel Darnold redeems himself in a big game. I kind of have that feel too, which is why I'm picking him. But it's like I'm picking the Seahawks to win, but would I put actual money, actual U.S. currency on Darnold? No, absolutely not. I put my reputation, but I don't care. I mean, I lost that years ago, so whatever.
He's not necessarily going that good. I mean, he threw for 147 yards against Carolina last week. He's thrown 8 touchdowns and 8 interceptions in his past 7 games. So he's not necessarily rolling fast.
I mean, if he falls apart in this game and is one and done in the playoffs like last year, I wouldn't be surprised if the Seahawks find a way to get rid of him or at least bring in someone else.
Yes, Mike McDonald is very decisive. Remember last year he had Terrell Dodson and Jerome Baker and he at linebacker, and he's like, these guys suck, and he got rid of them. That was it.
He got rid of his offensive coordinator after 1 year. He's not messing around. He's a good coach. No. Final one from Partridge Mike says the old football bromide. Good defense beats good offense. That is true. I should know that word. Okay. 5:06 on the West Coast. I don't feel well. I'm going to take a nap, so I'm ready for tomorrow night. You look good though, Larry. You ready for tomorrow night?
Oh, I'm ready. I'm absolutely ready. I'm ready for those halftime nuggets that are just drier.
I love those nuggets. Do you go barbecue sauce or ranch?
Well, this last week they were just so dry. I mean, I felt like I could have thrown it across the press box like one of those stars, from the.
Did you notice that the food gets progressively worse as the game goes along? Like before the game, they got an omelet bar. Everything's healthy and great. By halftime, they're like, "You still hungry? Here, if you want to die."
Yeah, seriously. Yeah. And by the end, it's like, here's a couple beers and the driest pizza you've ever seen.
Hell yeah.
I mean, you're right.
They still
starts off juicy.
I don't go back to the press box after the game. They still got beers up there?
Oh, they got beer up there, yeah.
That's nice, yeah. Nice. I just don't go back up to the press box after games. I should.
I like are you doing your post game stream outside, or are you?
I am, and it's cold as hell, and I probably shouldn't, dude. It's cold. It is cold.
But it looks good. See, it
good. Does look good, and I got my Fabletics, but I probably need something more. No offense, Fabletics. It's not built for that. Anyway, that's the show. Larry, I'll see you tomorrow.
when they lose, sometimes I'll start swearing, and then I'm in the back corner of the press box. But then people will come over and be like, "Dude, you are swearing kind of loud in the press box."
Oh, sorry.
So, oh well.
My bad.
We'll see you tomorrow, man.
Proud of them. See you guys tomorrow. Have a great night.